Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen, to this bonus live. I didn't know this was going to happen today, but you know what, let's go with it. So I hope you're all sat there nice and comfy with a cup of tea in your hand. So Karen and Simon have stayed in the kitchen with me, albeit Karen was hoping to get an early dart, but she's now having to stay longer.
I'm here, I don't mind.
Exactly. Simon is meant to be at home making me a video, but he's now got to stay longer, so extra pressure for everyone. And I'm supposed to be putting new products on the website, but you know what? We want to show this product off. So we've got a brand new product. So those of you who didn't see the live this morning or haven't seen what we've been going on about for the last few days, let's talk about the brand new product. So the brand new product is called Whipping It Up. Okay, and the reason we called it Whipping It Up is because you can whip up meringues, you can whip up some pavlovas, you can whip up some biscuits, you can whip up some Swiss Meringue Buttercream, you can whip up royal icing with it. Okay, it's a multiple use product. It's a large bag, it's 500 grams, it's white in colour, it's suitable for vegetarians, not vegans. Okay, the product, once it's opened, you can keep it for 18 months. It is pasteurised egg, so it's egg powder that's actually in here. So this is different from the Sugar and Crumbs flavoured icing sugar. There's lots of other recipes that we're working on at the moment, and once as we perfect them, we'll bring them to you and show you how we do those as well. So we've got loads of ideas, lots of things that we're not to play with, and all of it's about time as well. So if you get to play with it before us, you know what, share it with us. Share with us what you've done. So a few of you have asked what's it like piping. Well, I've got to be honest, I've not piped with it. So you know what, let's go and have a go at piping with it now. And that's what I'm back for, to show you this live. So hopefully all the audience has started to join and you're all sat there lovely and comfy. Before I do start tonight, I am on, I never say it, it's such a long, I'm no good me with such long words. What's it called, Karen?
Global Artist Isolation Room.
Yes. I'm in the Global Artist Isolation Room. So if you go to Facebook tonight at 8 o'clock, Global Artist, and I think it's a hyphen, Isolation Room, or even if you put the word Isolation Room, you'll find me. I'm actually in there. I'm also going to appear on our YouTube channel. So if you don't find us on Facebook, find me on our YouTube channel, which is Sugar and Crumbs with Nifty Nozzles. Now their theme is Christmas, which is very, very strange when we're only just at the end of May. I haven't even got Christmas in my mind. But my daughter lives in Australia, and you know this time of the year, because it's their they're going into their coolest time of the year, they do celebrate Christmas sort of in the summer. Bit of a strange, because they do celebrate it at Christmas when they're all on the beach with their picnics, but for the kiddies who, you know, because Santa is everywhere around the world, they sort of bring him to Australia when he's a bit cooler. So it is on their minds over there. I found it very bizarre when I was there one June, one time, saw all these Christmas decorations in the shop. But there you go. So let me just tell you what I've done now. So we showed you the Whipping It Up this morning. Karen did 2 fabulous demonstrations on how to use it. And that demonstration there is what you're going to work to. So I want you to watch it, understand it. Simon come up with a fabulous idea, and we're going to try that on Monday. Or if one of you try it before, which is whip the butter up first and then start the process, but do remember to clean your bowl, because it's already got grease in, so you really do need to clean your bowl afterwards.
Or use a different bowl.
Or use a different bowl, exactly. I was just about to pop up my mouth as well. You preempted me there. So anyhow, so we've coloured it up. We've coloured it up with Colour Splash. We are going to play with powder colours next week, so that we can show you how to add powder colours with it. So we're going to weigh out the powder colours so we can give you an idea of how much to put in. So I've got the 1M Wilton, which I've just popped in this lovely lemon. And look at this lovely Christmas red, okay? And that is on the Swiss Meringue Buttercream. So, and that's using the Colour Splash. So I'll just get the red there. So you're on the overhead there, Simon?
Yeah.
Beautiful red. It's really worked in very, very well. So we're using the 121 gem petal nozzle, yeah? Those of you who are in my cupcake bouquet class, you'll have that nozzle. We're using the leaf tip with my favourite colour, pistachio. We're using a round, it's just a 5 round, and we've just put the white in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 nozzles, the May Tulip and the large Dahlia. Can you see the size of those? So this is the large and this is the extra large. So May Tulip is L number 10, large 10. And this one is the Dahlia, which is the 251 XL. Or it might say XL 251, but it's called Dahlia. So we've cut that one. I'm going to triple tone this for you. Let's just triple tone this. So how are we doing with an audience, Karen?
We're doing great. We've got 112 people have rejoined us.
Fantastic, that's what we've got. So I'm just going to put 3 stripes down the bag. So there we go. 1 stripe there. Let's put my stripe in. I'll put the yellow in. So a stripe of yellow. I'm just using up what I've got left. And the flavour that we're using, the whipping up today, is raspberry ripple that Karen has mixed together, and I will tell you, it is super yummy.
Doesn't it smell gorgeous though in here as well?
Oh, smells divine. And then I'm going to use the pistachio green. And I must remember this little wooden palette knife to take it back to my daughter's, because she was here last night and this is her palette knife. So I'll show you what we've done here now. So we've got 3 colours in here. We've got yellow, we've got green, and we've got the lilac there. So I'm just going to try and squash the green down. So we might just end up with lilac and yellow for a little while, so we won't worry about that. I'll just pop it in there. There we go, so we've got that one there. And then I'm going to cut the big nozzle for you, because lots of you are scared of this big nozzle. If you want to see a full tutorial on this nozzle, on the 6th of June on Cake Flicks, I've actually done a demonstration on how to use this. So you really want to watch that. I'm on Cake Flicks on there, thanks Simon, front camera. So I'm on Cake Flicks, I catch you Simon. So I'm on Cake Flicks on Saturday night. Cake Flicks have asked us to do pre-recorded recordings, which is a brilliant idea, because what they want to do is they want to be able to transmit to Australia at a sensible time when they're all up and out of bed, and they want to transmit to the USA as well. So it gives everybody a chance who's doing a Cake Flicks session to be in all 3 continents. So if you do see it pop up on Cake Flicks during the day, don't worry, it's because they're aiming at the Australians and the Americans. But my slot for the UK is 8 PM. So this Saturday, sorry, what are we doing on Saturday? And we're doing Rebecca.
Yeah.
So on Saturday we're doing a frumpy little Rebecca. She turned out a little bit frumpy.
Oh, don't be mean to her.
Yeah, but she was adorable. So she's in the fridge still. She's not actually gone to the care home, but you'll see her on there. You'll see her on Saturday night. And then because we wanted to try and get ahead of ourselves, we've also pre-recorded next Saturday's the 6th of June at 8 o'clock. And I'm going to show you how to use these nozzles properly. So
You should have said there's a spoiler,
Pardon?
alert here.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But the good thing is, now you know what it is, you'll be sat there waiting for it. Because this little demo is just going to be a quick little demo. So I put the Delilah in. Is it Delilah or Dahlia?
It's actually a dahlia.
A dahlia?
Yeah.
You know what I'm like. So I'm just going to pop the 3 colours in this bag. But I'm doing it different to how I did the May
If you want to
tulip.
call it Delilah, go for
Yeah, my Delilah.
it. No singing though.
No, singing's not my forte. So this way I'm colouring it just slightly different to the way I did the other bag with the May tulip in. So I'm just putting the outer colour on.
Kathy, I wondered who you meant then. Kathy's put she's pregnant, isn't she? I'm looking at Carol going, no, she's not. She meant Rebecca.
It'd be a miracle if I was pregnant. Did we have a bit of a hysterectomy conversation in something the other day?
Talking about me.
Mind you, it'd be a miracle if me or Karen are pregnant, but we're not too sure about Simon at the moment. Simon is holding his tummy. We've just been laughing at him saying that he's holding it like a pregnant lady, and is there anything he needs to tell us? So.
Kerry's watching, it's 10:40 PM in Australia.
Oh, hello Kerry, is that Kerry Myers?
Kerry Hudson Ramsey.
Oh, right, okay. I think I've seen Kerry Hudson's name come up
Yeah.
actually.
10:40 PM on a Friday night, you've tuned in, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I've just put green in there just to give it something different. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a big dollop of pink in here in the middle. It doesn't matter if the 3 colours blend together. So then what we're going to do is we're going to show you this nozzle, because a few of you don't believe that this looks great on a cupcake, or you're scared of putting it on a cupcake, so I'm just going to show you. Yeah. Right, so let's move over here. I'll take my coffee with me.
So these are the colour splash colours that we're using, colour splash gels.
Yeah, so I'm going to get nice and comfy over here for you. We'll decorate our cakes. So hopefully you'll see nice and clear what we're doing. Right, so a little bit of buttercream. Are we in camera there, Simon? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good enough, isn't it? So just a little bit of the Swiss Meringue Buttercream on, just a little thin coat. That's all we want. And we're going to go for this one, for Dahlia, yeah? So what we're going to do is, now you can put it centre if you want to, but I like to put it this way. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. So this is with the Swiss Meringue Buttercream, so you can see how lovely it is, and really nice and glossy as well. So we're just going to do a couple of leaves. I just want to show you that it does work with the Swiss Meringue Buttercream, and we'll pop a couple of leaves in there. Yeah?
Hi
You can see
Elaine,
that.
Elaine from Botswana.
Oh, hello Elaine from Botswana. So then all I want to do is, this is lovely to work with. It's lovely for your Russian piping tips, only in nozzles. So don't be frightened of using it. It's like everything though, if you've got hot hands, make sure that you keep yourself a little bag of ice wrapped up in a cloth so you can just pop it on there. And you know what, stick your little bag on it just now and again. Don't pop them in the fridge because you don't want them getting too cold. But,
The colours are amazing on that one you've just done, Caroline.
Yeah.
On the, because watch on the phone.
yeah.
Absolutely
So
amazing.
we're just going to do a rose swirl.
Do we know when the Dahlia is going to be back in stock?
It is in stock.
He said that people are saying it's sold out.
Oh, hold on, wait till I get back in the
Yeah.
office. I'm sure we've just had a big delivery of them. Or maybe we haven't actually, maybe we've sold out the stock that we have.
Yeah.
It's been in stock for a couple of weeks. So I did show everybody yesterday some pictures, so maybe you all went a bit mad and ordered them all yesterday. Ooh, I'll have to get another one out. There is the Maria is the large one. So the Maria is exactly the same nozzle, and that's a large one. So let's use this May Tulip. So I'm just showing you a couple of ideas just to show you that the Swiss Meringue Buttercream does work. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. 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 So the reason I keep saying that for you is because I want you to get that little chant in your head. Because if you get that little chant in your head, then you'll remember it all the time what you need to do. So when you all go a bit wrong, you know what you do. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Now when we're doing leaves, we do squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. I'll just bring it around here. Squeeze, stop, pull. Don't do the full leaves around the whole flower. It doesn't look nice, seriously. So just nice and simple, like that. Hopefully you'll like those. So we've got 3 more cupcakes to do. So I'm just doing these at speed because this is a little impromptu live, just so that you could see how the Swiss Meringue Buttercream reacts to being piped. And as you can see, it works perfectly well. So we're just going to make a peony. Now this one here, the peony, okay, and I've just ordered some left-handed ones, so you'll be really very pleased. I hope to have them on the website next week. So this is the right-handed one, and if you're left-handed and you're using this, you tend to get a rose, but I've just seen on the website that they've got left-handed ones, so I've ordered those. And there's 2 sizes. This is the Gem 121, there's a Gem 123, they're both available on our website. If they're not, let me know, because I've got plenty of stock here in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. In fact, I'm staring at a big box full of them there, right in front of me. So I don't always get a chance to update the stock fast enough, but I'm also hiding stock for my cupcake bouquets classes as well. So so for my cupcake bouquets class bundles, I sort of harbour it here, so I hang on to it here until I get a call from the office going, give us some back. So that's this nozzle. So the thicker end always goes to the base and the thin end is the petal. Now the first bit we're going to do is this little blob here. So it doesn't matter
just
now.
pop it a little bit more.
There.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go over it 3 times, pulling it towards you. And then we're just going to do little semicircles, pulling it in nice and tight. You've got to keep pulling it round, and you've got to keep turning your cake, pulling it round, because if you don't pull it round, you'll end up with a square peony. And I don't know about you, but I've never seen square peonies. So this nozzle gives a lovely ruffled effect, which gives you that nice peony look, and we're going to go for the big one. And isn't this colour splash red gorgeous? And you saw it on a previous live, just how easy it was to mix in. Okay, we did nothing else with it, just the colour splash Christmas red. So there's a red and there's a Christmas red, and this is the Christmas red.
Tracy Scrivens is loving the colour. She said the yellow's beautiful.
Yes, Tracy uses all the colours, so she loves them, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, I know Tracy. Tracy has just got back into baking again, and I tell you, she's like the baking queen at the moment. That lady is on speed. She sends me all the images of things that she's making. She's donating cakes to so many different people, and it's amazing watching her skill levels grow. And she'll tell you that herself. And she's absolutely addicted to watching our Facebook lives, loves our icing sugars, and a really very big fan. So can you see how this peony is? How beautiful is that?
And Tracy, this is the Colour Splash Christmas Red that Carol's using.
So how beautiful is that peony? Let me know. Tell Karen what you think. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. So we're just going to pop in a leaf. So see, it pipes really lovely. And the thing that I like about the Swiss Meringue Buttercream is that it's, so there we go. So what I like about the Swiss Meringue Buttercream is the glossiness of it. You know, if you're going to hold your bag and hug your bag, okay, you're just going to melt it. And that happens the same with buttercream as well. And this is why you need to relax. You know, relax, let go of the bag. You know, he's only a little bag. You know, he hasn't done anybody any harm. He doesn't really want to be wrapped up and all lovely and warm. So just try and not hug him. And some of you really squeeze hard and you squeeze the living daylights out of him. Just sort of relax on the pressure a little bit. So there we go. So we've got that one. What else have we got here? So let's just do something else for you. I think I've got enough red in here to do a little baby peony.
Carol, can I just ask you, know your rose you did, the yellow rose?
Yeah.
With the one end. Did you go anti-clockwise or clockwise?
Do you want me to do it again?
Please, because...
I've got two cakes. Let me just finish off what I'm going to do on this cake, and I'll finish off with the last rose. I am a right-handed person, but it doesn't matter whether you're right-handed or left-handed, okay? It's what I'm going to tell you that you need to do. So a lot of people use a nozzle that's too small, and you really need to use the 1M or the 2D Wilton. I always love the 1M because I like the sharpness of it. The 2D is a bit softer. It's entirely up to you. Doesn't really matter which one. There's no wrong one at all. But it's how you swirl it. But let's just do this first. So we're just going to do a baby peony here. So we do a little baby peony, and we're going to go over. So if you were left-handed, when you've got your left-handed, when I get the left-handed nozzles in for you, this one, you're going to go that way, aren't you? You're going to be holding your hand, and you're going to be going this way, yeah? All right, so we're just going to go over it 3 times, and believe me, I will be having Karen on the job of learning how to do peonies with the left-handed peony nozzle. So
and making sure that mine aren't square like they were last time.
So we're just going to do a little bud here, because this is a bouquet on a cupcake. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to do this one here.
Does this harden the Swiss Meringue Buttercream? Does it harden in the fridge like buttercream?
It doesn't crust over, no, it's soft. It does firm up. It does firm up. Now you can see I made a mistake on here, because I was getting cocky. I didn't actually let go of my fingers, so I didn't relax, okay? Because I didn't relax, what's actually happened is it's sort of puckered up a little bit. So I'm just going to knock it off and show you how to do it properly. So all the cakes that I made for the lives for Cake Flicks yesterday are all going down to the old folks home, and I'm going to take them down later today with these cakes as well. So I've got a big blob on there, which I don't really want, but you know what, we're just going to go over it. So squeeze up, relax. See how much nicer that is? See, what I did was I pulled it off, and you must relax those fingers. Can you see those fingers? So if you go onto the cake and you pull it off, you'll get it go. Suck your cheeks in, you'll get something like that, yeah? So then what we're going to do is, we're going to pop this one on, this little flower. So this is the mini tulip, exactly the same, squeeze up, relax. And we'll just pop 2 of those there, yeah? And then we'll do a little swirl there, we'll do a little swirl there. And then we'll get the leaf, I'm going to do a leaf there. And we're going to do a leaf there. So it's like a little bouquet, isn't it, of flowers, all on a cupcake. How pretty is that? What do you all think? Yeah? Don't be shy, tell me. And then we're just going to add this little round, and we're just going to pop a couple of little dots in there, just the odd little random dot. Just to give it like the odd little berry that's coming around.
They're loving it, Carol. They're coming through now. They absolutely love it.
Yeah. I'm going to be starting classes in July, and I'm going to show you how to write properly. So at the moment I personally do a cupcake bouquet class, and that class is all about how to build a cupcake bouquet up, and there's some piping skills in there as well, but it's more about how to do the cupcake bouquet and different ideas. So if you've joined that class, we'll be going through different ideas. We're going to do some baby themes, and as we get to Christmas, we'll do some Christmas themes. And I've also started embellishing it with different things. I'm not telling you all in here, because if you're not a member, I'm not going to give those secrets away. But the cupcake bouquet class is fabulous, and if there's any cupcake bouquetiers watching, do tell everybody and show them your pictures, share with them what you've been doing, because you'll want to join that class. What I've got is I've also got Molly Robbins in the kitchen next Friday on her class. We've got Georgie Godbold in on the 30th. My June class is on the 15th, which is a Saturday, but for July, 15th of June, 13th of June, sorry, 13th of June is a Saturday. Did I say the 15th? I think I did.
You need to write these things down.
Shut up. Thought you'd been too quiet. Right, okay, so, see, there you go, he has to get in there, he was doing ever so
You're
well.
confusing people,
Quiet.
Carol,
Yes,
just
I
get
was
it right.
confusing people, but I was testing you as well, just to make sure you two hadn't fell asleep.
No, I'm reading.
So we've got lots of classes, we're really pleased to have
Have
Molly
you
in the
finished
kitchen.
doing cakes, or have you got
No,
one
I've got
more?
one more to do.
Oh, I was going
So I'm
to
really
say.
pleased to have Molly in the kitchen, so I'm just going to quickly show you those again there. And we're really excited about having Georgie in the kitchen. She's great fun, so that's the Peony, yeah. And then we've just done a very simple basic one there. And then we've got the rose, which is what we're going to repeat. I'll just put those
I know
over
you're
there.
a proud bouqueteer, Debbie Hargreaves. You're
Yes.
very proud. You do lovely bouquets.
There you go. So the bouquet class is all about learning how to do sunflowers, and this is what they're learning in that class. These, okay, and we will do we will do a whipping it up class in there as well. So because you know, I need to look after those ladies, but I am going to be doing a new class which will be just flowers. And if you think these are nice, wait till I show you what I can really do. So you wanted to ask about this one, yeah? Now this looks beautiful in white, red, yellow, dark purple, whatever colour you want. But can you see how you go over there? Can you see that's got that little bud effect? Well, this is what you want to do, but lots of you will either use a star nozzle that's too thin and you're sort of going round and round, and a lot of you will take it that extra one round, so it's actually hanging over the cupcake. And then you look at it and you know you've done it right, but it doesn't look right. You really don't want to be going, you don't want to be going over the cupcake. I am a bit of a one for not covering my cupcakes. I am, I really am. It's so bad of me. But if you want to top coat your cupcake to give it a base so that you don't see any sponge, feel free. I've got no issues with that. I'm just very lazy. I don't do it. Yeah, so that's a personal thing.
Simon said you're getting cheeky at each live.
Yes,
Lisa thought you'd gone home at first.
No, he's here.
Yeah, keep the compliments coming.
He's here. Listen, our Simon is lovely. We love having
You're
him
just
in the kitchen.
knocking the stand
Sorry,
a little bit,
I keep
Carol.
knocking the stand. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry if you all had the shakies then, that's me knocking it. So what we're going to do now is, this is the last cupcake I'm going to do for you. So you don't stick this nozzle onto the cake because it's got sharp bits on, and if you stick it into the cake, all you're going to do is drag up all the cake, and we don't want to do that, do we? So we're going to stick it, just hover it above, and you don't need to crumb coat it. And what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze, and then you're going to overlap it. So you should be able to see that we are overlapping it because we want to give it that bud. And we're just going round at a nice speed now. And we're going to come right the way round to where we finished off, and we're going to pull down, yeah? Now when you pull down, okay, there's a couple of things that you can do here. Don't pull up. There's a couple of things you can do here now. You can either put some little sugar piping flowers on. You can make some little sugar flowers yourself. I call them sugar flowers. It's just little flowers that you've made with your sugar paste or your flour modelling paste. You could put some pearls on, or you can do some leaves, and we're going to do some leaves. Now for the cupcake bouquets, I actually have them pulling up because I don't want them falling off on the bouquets. But when you're just doing them for like this. Have them so that they're coming out. So it's squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. And we're going to go underneath. I'm going to do a squeeze, stop, pull. So we've got 3 lovely leaves there. Yeah? So hopefully you've loved watching the whipping it up, and you can see that it pipes. So when you've decorated your cake and you've crumb coated it, you can also use your little rolly on it as well, okay? So your little rolly works for this, exactly the same. So all the little rollies are in stock if you want to buy them. And wait until you see what happens on Saturday. Watch Cake Flicks on Saturday, 8 o'clock, and see what I do with the little rolly, because you're going to love it. You're all going to want one if you haven't ordered one. And by the time you've watched that, you'll be wondering why you haven't got one in your kitchen. And what are you laughing at, Karen?
Kathy's so excited. Her pink board's just been delivered.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all saying, keep sharp things, she says, and keep hot things. She's still laughing at Laura's face last night.
Yeah, Laura, nearly the end of the world for Laura last night. She put that hot thing on it. Yes, I treasure my pink boards, okay? And just, I'm going off tangent now because I'm ready to go. If any of you got the pink boards, there's 2 sizes. We've got an extra large one, which is massive. It's the biggest board. And we've got this medium one if you haven't got a bigger space in the kitchen. The boards come, you wash them, you wipe them with water, and then they do dry out. They've got like this, don't know what it is, like a film over it. So don't worry about it, but do not scrub it or anything like that. But if you keep washing it and wiping it, eventually it does sort of dry out. Just get some Trex, okay, on a kitchen roll, just a bit of Trex on a kitchen roll, not anything scratchy. So put it on a kitchen roll and just really massage it in. If any of you have got a wok, you all know that you have to season a wok. You're not meant to wash a wok. You're meant to rinse it out and then you're meant to re-season it again. Well, that's what you're doing with this board. You're re-seasoning it again. And the good thing is it hasn't got any feet on it, so you've got both sides. So if some fool in your house comes in and slices it, generally it's usually the husband who does a daft thing like that, then you know what, rub some Trex in it and it will massage it out, or flip the board over. Yeah? So that's my cupcake cakes. I'm going to go around to the front camera.
They love the cakes. They think they're stunning and beautiful.
Yes, good. All
Do you
right,
want to hold
let's
the
bring them
couple
all
up to
around
the,
here.
They're saying thank you very much for doing this impromptu live.
Yes. So that's great. So let me just get them here for you, Simon. I don't mind, actually.
We love playing, don't we, Carol?
We do love playing. We do. And the thing with the whipping it up is you get this really lovely glossy look to it. Yeah. So which is really nice. Yeah. Now, are we on the front camera, Simon?
Yep.
Yep. So I hope you've enjoyed that little demo. If you want to see more, watch Cake Flicks on Saturday, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock, that's tomorrow night. I'm doing Rebecca the Hedgehog, which is Richard's widow wife. Okay. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to do the kids. What did we call them?
We called them Rachel and Ronnie, and they're going to be off.
Yes, we're going to make Rachel and Ronnie the kids that were left behind. Because Rebecca's off down to the old folks home as well. I know. So anyhow, but watch Rebecca being made tomorrow, because you'll enjoy watching that, and watch what I do with the little rolly. Really, I slap that cake to death, and watch what I do with the little rolly, and I gouge it out as well. And to be fair, Simon went, ooh. So do watch it. You're going to want to watch that, and I'll be watching with you so I can answer comments, I can give you links. So I want to see you all there 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and make sure you share. And then next Saturday on Cake Flicks, I'm doing some really nice flowers. I showed you a picture of what I've made, a little bit of a spoiler alert there, but I take it really lovely and slow for you, and we do that one. And then tonight I'm in the Global Cake Artist Isolation Room at 8 o'clock, and that's a live demo, and I'm going to be decorating a dome cake. It's already been made actually. Let's just go and grab it. It's all made earlier.
Can I just
Okay.
point out on the
And you know what I think I might do tonight? I think we'll use the Swiss Meringue Buttercream for this. Should we use the Swiss Meringue
Why
Buttercream for
not?
this? So we'll use the Swiss Meringue Buttercream and decorate it with this tonight. And that's in the Global Isolation Room. Or you can nip over to our YouTube channel. Go on, Simon, what would you like to
it's
say?
called Cake Artists United, the Global Isolation Room.
That's a big word, that, isn't it?
That's a big one.
Right. If you're on Facebook, search for Isolation Room, and then by the time you got there, hopefully there's a few more.
Hopefully
Unless there's a few other isolation rooms we need to be worried about. But anyhow, so what's it called again, Simon?
Cake Artists United, the Global Isolation Room.
There you go. Don't know who thought that name, but well done, Shell. Shell runs that group. My goodness, it's a tongue twister. It's a bit like Sugar and Crumbs with nifty nozzles, isn't it? Ooh, big words. Right, okay then. So we will see you.
Well, at least that's the title you gave me,
Yes.
Carol.
Yes. So we will see you at 8 o'clock tonight in that room.
We'll all be
Okay.
here.
Karen will be on comment, and just thinking about it, should we do the whipping it up tonight? Cover it with whipping
Do
it
you know
up.
what? Absolutely. I'm going to make that fresh when I come in later on.
Yeah, and because it's going to be Christmas, we're going to use the Christmas red, and we'll use lots of white as well and green, and we'll do a lovely dome cake with the whipping it up buttercream. Yeah, all right then. Right, that's me done. Thank you for enjoying us. Go and enjoy the rest of the sunshine. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight. Bye bye. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Simon.